All right, traders, we got the watch list video for Thursday, August 22nd here. I always start with the SPY, kind of give you a view of the overall market. So opened pretty flat, sold off, but then it ended up going out pretty close to highs. And you know what? We are not very far from all-time highs in the market. This has been like a slow short squeeze ever since that big sell-off here, which we haven't had many of those. And man, look at the reaction. So pretty impressive strength. I keep saying that. Low volume, it's August trading, it's low volume. And if I show you 5-minute candles today, if you didn't trade at all, here's where we opened. And then, we took out the early highs, then took out the lows, took out the highs again, took out the lows again. So that's kind of crazy action. And then new lows and ended up going out, even nicely above the open and not that far from the high of day. So it was a very choppy day. Kevin P again with a couple nice calls in DJT this time. I'm not going to go into them because I got somewhere I got to be. But he made 2 good calls in DJT, and hat tip to him for noticing that it had nice relative volume, early on, which is what put it on his radar. I love that. A lot of people in chat using different kinds of scanners, and then, somebody brings up something that I would have never even seen. So love the teamwork. Let me go right into what we're watching tomorrow. Wait a minute. Well, we'll start with GDC, but I forgot to put this up. All right, new members, pause the video and read that. Tells you what we're all about. Mostly just a great team helping each other spot setups, right? So GDC closing way off its highs. Kind of ran on stupid news, but what are you going to do? Anything can happen, so you just got to play the chart. Closed about the middle of its range, though, so we'll see. It goes on watch for sure. We want to stay focused on the recent high flyers, the in-play stocks. Now, this is more of a sleeper, BYON. Kind of put a horizontal line there. You sort of have a little mini inverse head and shoulders forming, and had decent volume today, so maybe a follow-through day tomorrow, but that's, again, more of a sleeper pick. EOSE, pretty good short position in this name, so that could fuel another day. It's up there, at these recent highs, and nice volume today, so this one might continue tomorrow. RILY, more buyout talks, and it had a big pop and actually closed pretty strong for that, so I definitely want to keep my eyes on that one. RBLX is Roblox, nice pop today, and kind of breaking out over any recent high, so maybe some follow through there. LUMN is just kind of hanging out, chopping sideways, but I still like the way it's holding up after this massive run, then the big gap, right, then the pullback. It's holding up pretty well, so it's interesting to me. There's no clean chart set up there, like a imminent breakout or anything, but I do want to have it on watch. APDN, I believe, is in the monkeypox group, and the chart's kind of interesting. You had this big pop, then a quiet day, then a gap down and bullish engulfing, and you're going to hear a little bit more monkeypox talk here in a second. So that one goes on watch. GSAT, little mini breakout. We're going to watch that one. LUNR, put in an inside day after yesterday's breakout. And then monkeypox plays SIGA, S-I-G-A, closed at 982. They actually had a headline in after hours. I don't know what TEOX is, but some kind of contract for it. Anyway, as I'm talking to you, it's not really gapping anymore. It's at about 10 bucks, but it ran to 11 in an after hours. So, and the chart's interesting. So maybe there may be some shorts caught when they came out in there. I think they had a trial fail for monkeypox vaccine or something. And so it gapped down to here, but it's strong ever since. That might have sucked in some shorts. So, and this with a headline today, I think it's worth watching tomorrow. GOVX closed at 835 and went up to almost 898 in after hours. As I'm talking to you, it's trading at 844. I think we got our first monkeypox case in the U.S. and that happened. I'll show you late in the day. I'll show you 5-minute candles. If you weren't around, you can see when that happened. And some people, Tokyo'd this thing, stuck in the halt, and then we're happy in after hours when it went up to almost 9. And I'll just keep this on 5-minute candles and show you the same thing with VRAX. Had this late day pop, closed at 621. Went as high as 817 in after hours. I'll switch to the daily chart for you now. And as I'm talking to you, it's trading at 739. So those are on watch. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the pre-market tomorrow. We'll work together and build up a gap playlist like we always do. All right, I'm done babbling. We'll see you guys in chat tomorrow.